Okay, so today, what am I doing? I am in Grand Junction, Colorado. I just got down from Vernal, Utah, and I thought I saw something really weird as I was coming down. Check this out. I hit a bat. It's a new thing. So, I don't know what to do. Do I pull it off or what? But look at that. If it birds, it's the first. This new one on me is hitting a bat. But I'm gonna go ahead and see how the rest of the day goes. Trying to get to over the mountains before this big ass rainstorm hits. So why don't you follow me and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Here's another look at what I'm doing today. Yeah, but I can't do that too much. Yeah, let me get back to you after I'm done driving. So, for all those guys who are fans of the TV show The Ranch, this is the city that I'm getting ready to go through, or the town that's the, the picture in the beginning is called Rico. This is what they use for that city. And if you look right up here, there's a road right up here where they stand off to take the picture. Right up here. That road they took the picture on, is up to the left, right up here. So this is the little town that's off the ranch. And I've told my wife before that I've been through that town, so here it is. So let's keep on going on this trip, see if we can make it all the way to Cortez before I run out of time. So I made it down to Cortez. I'm at the U India Casino because there's a big truck parking lot here. And I was coming, let me tell you what happened today. It was pretty amazing. Kind of shook me up a little bit. I was coming down through I just gotten through Telluride, and I went through Rico. It was between Rico and Dolores, Colorado, and I came around a corner. I saw a car off to my left facing towards me, and I saw a man holding a child. He wasn't a kid, but he was definitely probably 9 or 10 years old. This guy's holding this kid up. He's flagging me. And I'm like, okay, this is odd. This man was so desperate. He jumped out in front of my semi. And I guess his son was having a seizure. So obviously I had to stop to find out what was going on. This guy was so desperate to get my attention. And I stopped. There's no shoulder, so I wouldn't normally have stopped. But this man wanted my attention. And this kid was in pretty bad shape. And I went down and he didn't know what to do, so we laid him down on the ground, kind of tilted him on his side a little bit, and checked his pulse. He had a pulse, he was breathing, and it appeared to me that he was having a seizure. I ain't no doctor. I don't got nothing more than a Band-Aid kit on my semi. The hardest part is there's no cell coverage. I had to tell this man, I was completely freaking out. I'm sorry, sir, I have to continue on. I'll find a phone and I'll get you help. But there's nothing I can do to help you. And the look on his face of desperation was heartbreaking. But all I can think is I am a really big vehicle. I'm a big target, and I'm in the middle of the road. I had my emergency flashers on, but I don't have enough. There wasn't enough distance for cars to see me, so I had to get out of the way to protect him. And I couldn't explain that to him, that I had to leave to keep him safe. And yeah, it was really hard. So I drove about probably a quarter mile down the road. I mean, you could see this house from this man's car. He stopped, had a little bit more of a shoulder, and I stopped there and ran into the man's house. And this old man was a little bit surprised and told him there was a kid up the road having a seizure. I didn't know where we were, didn't have a mile marker, but that old man knew where he was. He said he'd lived there for 60 years. But he called the police and the fire department. The relieving part is that I saw the ambulances coming up to help that kid. That kid was in pretty bad shape. And but I didn't know what else to do. I'm not a doctor, and he needed help, and it's just heartbreaking watching that look on that man's face as I had to drive off to go get him help. Pray to God that that kid's okay. So never even caught the man's name. Wasn't time. So I hope he's okay. And yeah, y'all have a nice evening. I just need to talk about a rough day. And if you have your kids with you, give them a hug. Because I'm out here all by myself, and I wish I could give my daughter a hug tonight. But I can't. All I want to do is just make sure my kid's okay. And I love my daughter. And the thought of the desperation on that guy's face to jump in front of a semi to get someone's attention. I think I do the same for my daughter. So, well, thanks for listening. Y'all guys have a nice evening. Bye.